This intro, Paul and I recorded simultaneously on guitar and piano. That's fun. That's the only live, like truly live collaborative performance on the entire album, I think.
That's amazing to think about, honestly.
Everything else was done at different times and different places except for this part.
I can't wait for the next album, just how differently we're going to approach the whole thing. And I think it will be more collaborative that way.
Yeah, it'll be
certainly a shorter span of time.
It will be really interesting to start everything at the same time. Like,
Not a Frankenstein project.
Yeah, have a clear vision at the very beginning, and everything is written for the album intentionally.
So talk about that intro.
That spoken word intro that just happened is my friend Grace Mason, and we were just friends in college, and I knew that she was good at voice acting, and so Aaron wrote this. He wrote this song as well, and he wrote that first section as a spoken word thing, and I was like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, it's cool, but I can't pull that off. And so I asked Grace if she would do it, and she got in character and just killed it.
That's awesome.
This is another very concept-heavy song. It's long. It has all these different movements. None of the choruses are the same. Not the same chords or the same lyrics. There's no real repeating parts except for the verses have the same guitar riff, But it just keeps moving. It's definitely a linear story as opposed to a normal song format.
It's a good kind of bookend to not only ending this part of the story, but kind of I feel like it's a good thing to move us into the next phase of it too.
Yeah, definitely. And a lot of themes come back from the first song here. Mm-hmm. This is in 3/4, where the first song's in 4/4, but that same theme from the end of the first song is here in this chorus, and it's at the very end of this song as well. Kind of thematically bringing the album back, kind of full circle. Yeah, and leading towards, what's going to happen after this. And this is another big confrontation kind of song where a lot of stuff from the rest of the album kind of comes to a head. And so it has its somber moments like this part right here, but it's also got a lot of kind of, I guess, anger maybe in passionate moments.
Yeah, it feels like the story and then reflected in the song is the converging of a lot of different conflicts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The way that Greek plays were written, you said it was almost like there was a chorus, right?
Yeah, there's not a strict narrator, and from my understanding is, there's not any stage direction really in traditionally in ancient Greek plays. So everybody just kind of standing on stage saying their parts, reciting their lines. And a lot of the motion of the story was kind of depicted by the chorus. They were essentially the narrator, telling the audience kind of what's happening.
Yeah, so that whole section is exactly that, which I think is so cool.
Yeah, I think Aaron nailed that perfectly. And then the way that we kind of structured it kind of is a nod to that style of the plays. And this section was very fun to write. I love the switch to 4/4 here, and just how heavy it gets. And this whole breakdown is I think of all the different breakdowns of the album, this is my favorite one for sure. leading up to kind of a reprise of that first big section of the first song. Slightly different lyrics, but it also, means something different for the story at this point.
Oh, we never talked about how you really worked up your screaming kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Your cry vocals
I guess
or
it might be a little bit apparent on this song. I worked on like getting more distorted vocals and stuff like that, and worked on a lot of vocal techniques that I was a little afraid of at first, but yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I remember you first being like, I think I'm gonna try and like learn how to do that and like use my fry and do this kind of screams, and I was like, cool. And then as soon as we started doing vocals, you were just like totally doing it. I was like, whoa.
It took a lot of effort. I love this piano part too. Like, it's a reprise of the first chorus of this song, but I just like this as a theme to like bring back over and over again. Mm-hmm. So cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, in the album, on a kind of somber but maybe hopeful, I don't know, tone. Mm-hmm.